I'm Carolina Mellado.
And I'm James Wood.
Welcoming you this week from Voices TV studio at Landmark College. Today, we bring you a special report on the Palante Center, otherwise known as the Center for Latinx Students.
The Palante Center is Landmark College's latest addition to its Centers for Diversity and Inclusion, or CDI. Its mission? To be a central hub for students with a Latinx background and be a place where people can come to learn about the cultural wonders of this world.
The Palante Center is continuing to grow to become a place of acceptance and influence, and none of this could have been possible without Mark Thurman.
Back when Mark was a student, he was one of the people responsible for the creation of the Rise Up Center, which was the predecessor to CDI, where he is now the director.
And now we go to Sophia reporting on site from the Palante Center. Sophia?
Thank you, Carolina. We spoke with Mark about his experiences and what led him to where he is now. This is what he had to say.
That wasn't just about me, but was going to be able to help the community that looked like me, but also help the community that also needed a platform, that also needed a voice of reason to understand who they are and what they are. And the idea came from Ferguson, Trayvon Martin, Michael Brown. And when that was happening, as a Black man in America, and I think as a person of color, it was fear, and it was a lot of questions and answers, no answers, but a lot of questions. And I was like, wait a minute, we need a place where we could have these conversations, but also open it up to the community so that they can understand, like, hey, this is what's going on in our neighborhoods when we're away from home. These are the things that we are facing every day of our lives,
The Palante Center is becoming known as a place where Latinx students can come to feel like they're part of a community, while others have the opportunity to come and learn more. Landmark alumnus Angel Cintron, who was the previous student assistant coordinator for Palante, here are some of his comments on the foundation of the center.
Kind of had an idea, and I told it to Mark about, I would love to start a center for specifically Hispanic and Latinx students, because of the fact that, I think it would be a great thing to get more, essentially my thought was that, if we had a center like the Palante Center, Hispanic and Latinx students would start coming there, since they had this. It would essentially, the center would be a beacon experience just throughout my time at Landmark, because I started going to Landmark the fall of 2016, and there were a handful, decent amount of Hispanic and Latinx students there, but I just I didn't know of them, they didn't know of me. It was even in passing, we really didn't even recognize each other, which was weird, but it's just how it went, which was something I wanted to change.
19% of all U.S. college students were Hispanic or Latino, the highest it has ever been. This is something that has been noticed here at Landmark, where Hispanic or Latino students are now the second largest minority group on campus. Back to you, Carolina.
Thanks, Sophia. This has been Carolina Mellado
And James Wood.
for Voices TV. Thank you for watching our story on the Palante Center. If you are interested in learning more, I encourage you to stop by when they are hosting their programs. Have a great day and adios.